Now, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit is all set to take place in Samarkand, Uzbekistan on September 15th and 16th. The Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, President of Russia Vladimir Putin, President of China Xi Jinping and Prime Minister of Pakistan Shehbaz Sharif, they will all be under the same roof. Our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddharth Simbal, has sent us this report from Samarkand, where the two-day summit will take place on what is expected at the meet. Take a look.
Well, we are in the historic city of Samarkand, the cultural capital of Uzbekistan, and this city will be hosting the world leaders when it comes to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit that will take place on 15th and 16th. Now, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be travelling to the city to participate in the summit, which will be focusing on many contemporary issues, whether it's counter-terrorism or the geopolitical changes we have seen. And Indian side, of course, is expected to raise the issues like Afghanistan, the situation there, and of course regional connectivity and trade. But nonetheless, the summit takes place at a time when we know that globally there have been shifts when it comes to balance of power towards Asia and major geopolitical earthquakes, to use the word, whether it's Russia-Ukraine conflict, the Taiwan Strait crisis, or India-China, the relationship going in the southward direction. But largely this summit will see a lot of outcomes, including expansion of the grouping with Iran becoming its latest member, and perhaps more focus on use of local currencies rather than on dollar or euro. With video journalist Ajit Siddharth Simbal for WION in Samarkand, Uzbekistan.
Now, our correspondent Siddharth Simbal will also be getting us ground reports, and he spoke to the Indian ambassador to Uzbekistan, Manish Prabhat, who elaborated on India's importance in the SCO and ties with Uzbekistan. Listening.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be travelling to Uzbekistan to take part in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO Summit. With me is the Indian ambassador to Uzbekistan, Manish Prabhat, to talk about this visit. So welcome to WION. My first question to you is an obvious question. What will be the key focus of Prime Minister's visit to Uzbekistan in terms of his participation in the SCO Summit, and how important this summit is for India?
As you know, that India is among the newest members of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, but in this short time, India has contributed very constructively to the agenda of the SCO. We are talking of many issues, economic cooperation, diplomacy related to COVID, how to meet common challenges, terrorism, etc. But given all this, of course, the SCO Summit, which is happening this time in Samarkand, what would be the agenda and what leaders would talk about themselves, of course, it is their prerogative, and we'll have to wait for the summit outcome, that what is going to happen. But of course, India accords a lot of importance to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and as you know that India is also the incoming chair of SCO, so obviously the summit is very important for us, and Prime Minister's coming himself for this summit on 15th and 16th September is the testimony of the fact that India is attaching importance to SCO.
So, importance to SCO, but also importance to Uzbekistan, because this is not for the first time that the Prime Minister is visiting Uzbekistan. So, how important is this bilateral relationship between the two countries?
India and Uzbekistan have their historical relations, civilizational relations going back to many centuries, even more than 2,000 years ago. But of course, in modern times, our relationship has really flourished. Uzbekistan and India both are strategic partners. And, within this framework of a strategic partnership, we would like to expand and strengthen our relationship in various fields: political consultations, economy, trade and investment, defense, security, similarly culture, education, all are very important.